Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one? The real one.
What is going on? What's going on, all y'all out there? Much love. It is I, Skywalker the Jedi, back at y'all with another one. with the main man, Mikey. Suddenly back with night shift again. Real quick, I gotta address the elephant in the room because the homie Bat Dan and already dropped the super chat, right? Saying
Awesome.
hashtag the Sith are the good guys, hashtag Count Dooku was right. Bat Dan does this just to traumatize me, Mikey. Just to traumatize me. I don't get it. I don't get why he loves my pain so much, Mikey. All right. Well, look, shouts out to all y'all in the chat already. Much love. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us rocking out. And I appreciate that. Right. Mikey, you want to let the people know how you feeling being here tonight, sir?
We are in the present time, but we are headed to the future. But before we do that, let's take a quick trip to the past for a special, unannounced installment of Story Time. And this is for the first time on any other show besides Rose Gallery or Scoop Center that I'm doing a Story Time because we are in the multiverse. We are in the Mikey multiverse, which, Night Shift is part of the multiverse. So we're going to do Story Time because something happened to me, Sky, last week.
Oh, my goodness.
What happened? I had an existential moment, and I have to get it out before the emotions go away. I'm sure some of you have seen Breaking Bad. My favorite episode of Breaking Bad is the Fly episode, where this fly is in this hermetically sealed room, kind of judging them. They're trying to kill it, but they can't. I had a fly moment, Sky. I had a weird fly moment I want to describe to you guys right now.
Okay.
Fly came into our house. It's summertime. Happens. We don't usually have flies. Like you're dead the whole year. They come out in the summer. One of those things. Fly came into our house, was annoying the crap out of us. And they're discussing things. Who knows how many diseases they carry, right? This fly was in the kitchen just buzzing around, I noticed something different about this fly, Sky, and I studied them, I used to call myself the Terminator when it comes to flies. I would sit down, plot my attack, and kill them, right?
Right, I feel it.
But this fly wasn't flying too quickly, man. And it was too visible. Because usually when you see a fly, they see us, they hide somewhere. And this fly was like either as ballsy as hell. Just like showing off, like, hey, here I am, come and get me, right? Like, there's something weird about this fly. It's just, why is it so visible? It's not hiding anywhere. So I thought, maybe the fly is dying or something, dude. Maybe that's it. And, so we couldn't kill it, right? But about an hour or two later, saw the fly again. The fly was on a table in the kitchen, and the fly wasn't moving very much. Sky just was just there. And I was like, man, this fly is not moving at all. It's weird, right? So and me, because of my stroke, I can't move that fast. So I had to find the right moment to strike, right? Like a praying mantis, you find that right moment, I kind of like Floyd Mayweather in that Pacquiao fight. You can find that right moment to land that punch, right? Exactly, you find that right moment. So I walk closer to the table. To my shock, the fly hasn't buzzed away. I'm like, this is weird. The fly is just there. It's not moving. Like, is it dead? I thought it was dead, right? So I move up closer, and the fly starts moving its wings, but it's not flying. It's moving. It's like almost like it's insulting me. Like, it reminded me of like a receiver in football, like waving his arms, like, hey, throw a ball to me, throw the ball at me, right? That's what it looked like, Yeah, exactly.
I'm over it.
So the fly was just there, kind of. Is it mocking me? What the hell is it doing, right? So I'm grab my slipper. I'm like, no, the angle's not right. I'm gonna miss it. I'm not fast enough to fly away. Where does the fly do, Sky? The fly walks closer to me, like, that is weird. Why is the fly walking closer, knowing I have a weapon in my hand? Right? Just walking closer to me. So then the fly jumps onto the seat, just directly like an inch in front of me, dude. Seriously, like, oh my god! So I grab the slipper, whack! I kill the fly, like, and Sky. I for some reason I felt really sad. I'm feeling this existential moment right now. They killed this fly. And I'm like, what is it I'm feeling? And it hit me. The fly was suicidal. The fly was serious as fuck, dude. The fly was suicidal, and he wanted me to kill him.
He
Literally,
said that's the only thing that could have been happening, right? Like,
yeah.
he's like, yo, this dude is like walking towards me. He sees me with the weapon. He's like, hey, man, just go on and put me out of my misery, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Just the fly was really trying to get me to kill it. Like, you're just like, come on, am I an easier target or what? Right? like literally just like throwing its body at me or something, right? Like, so it's all squished up and goo flying everywhere, and it's just this corpse was just there. And I'm having this weird existential moment about mortality and about giving up on life. I mean, I just performed euthanasia on a fly. Is what I was feeling. It felt like Dr. Death or something, right? so I couldn't get over that Breaking Bad episode. I was thinking, like, man, this is kind of like a Breaking Bad episode with the fly, except I actually killed it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the fly would. I think the fly, and I started thinking about its behavior before I killed it. It was buzzing. It looked confused, dude. Like what? Like, oh my god, this fly is feeling existential. Like what's my purpose in life? What's my direction in life?
Maybe the fly flew into some of this bourbon that we about to give out.
Probably.
Right?
Am I spending too much time in the house for me to start analyzing a fly?
Probably. Mikey in there.
Like,
having existential conversations with himself.
I've never seen a fly so emo in my life. It's is a fly gonna break into My Chemical Romance now or something? Like serious.
Yo, Mikey's a mess, yo. Mikey's a mess, yo.
So I thought, man, I couldn't stop thinking about this guy. Really, even in the evening, I was thinking about that damn fly and his corpse and everything. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And so you're probably thinking, what the fuck does this have to do with night shift?
Hey, stay tuned, right? As always, when Mikey do story time, he tells these wacky stories, and then later it all comes full circle. It literally happens every time. The whole story comes full circle. So
literally full
stay
circle.
tuned.
So the lesson here is sometimes you have to put things out of their misery, and later in the show you see what I'm talking about.
Right. Hey.
Welcome to Night Shift.
Right. That was a hell of an opening. Right. That was a hell of an opening. That was a hell of an opening salvo. All right. Hey. But let's get through this real quick so we can get to the start of the show. Right.
You do realize if I started the story time with, well, I saw this dog, everybody would have left the chat.
Oh my, yeah. Nah. No more dog stories, Mikey. No more dog stories, bro. I don't give a damn if it's Crypto the super dog, Cosmo the baby dog, whatever. Hey, no more dogs.
Scooby-Doo.
Right? Hey, nah, none of that. Right? But as we all know, or if you didn't know, now you do, we're on the road to 1K, right? To make sure that you guys are subscribing, liking the content, right? Sharing it out, all that good stuff, hitting that notification bell so that you know when I'm dropping or when I'm going live, right? Also, if you didn't know, now you know. We've been rocking with these hashtags,
There
Mikey.
you go. Hell yeah.
Yo,
The only hashtags that matter.
the only hashtags that are effectively moving towards getting a conclusion to Zack Snyder's story, which is hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix, hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix. And if you are, we're gonna say something, Mikey.
And I just realized I gotta put this in Dreamwalker now.
The fly thing.
Yeah,
Right?
I gotta. See, now you'll know where you heard it first. If you read the featured Dreamwalker comic book, hey, I first heard that on Night Shift. So.
Facts, right? Yo, make sure that we ask that you rock out with the rules of engagement while using the hashtags, right? Which are number one, be positive. We are engaging with Netflix, the current home of Zack Snyder. There's no reason to take any of that built up animosity with WBD over to the current home of Zack Snyder, right? They're investing in him, so they're investing in us as Zack Snyder fans. So we ask that you use the rules of engagement there. And also, rule number 2, do not mix the hashtags with other ones. Twitter only respects 2 hashtags, and we're trying to keep our messaging as effective and direct as possible. And rule number 3, that you do not tag, mention, quote, tweet, or anything like that anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to James Gunn, right? Real talk. So that's it, right? As long as you follow those 3 rules, yeah, that's all we ask that you do, and just rock out however you want to rock out, or just use the other hashtags and other tweets. Like, it's not that complicated. Make sure that you are subscribed to ZSJL to Netflix official YouTube, right? It's gonna be some heat dropping from there pretty soon. A little birdie told me. Matter of fact, I even posted the teaser to Twitter, right? And wait, had you gotten a chance to see that yet, Mikey?
Why don't you go ahead and play it?
Okay, actually, that's loading up right now. I will play that as soon as that's ready. But yes, there will be something a bit special. Oh, we got some behind the scenes footage. Look, I've been promising this for so long, right? I've been talking about this behind the scenes footage, right, Mikey? And I've been saying it, and then all of a sudden, it's like we are actually getting something concrete, right? But I can't wait. I can't wait till this thing is fully ready, and you guys are all able to engage with it and see what kind of wackiness that we were all up to. Right? Before and during Full Circle, right? It was just a super dope time. So y'all check this out right now, and let me know what you think in the chat.
Me and Seal just pulled up Full Circle, walking down the line right now. What's going on, Seal? How you feeling, sir?
Hey, man. Feeling super.
Feeling super, right?
Man, it's still a day.
Man, it's still a day. All right? Feel like I'm about to take flight in this. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Can't wait, yo. Full Circle's about to be amazing. We're about to go up here and go get in this line, get into this meet and greet, and we're about to see what's up. So we'll be tapping in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned,
Yeah, so make sure that you guys are subscribed to ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube, right? Because
that's my kind of documentary, man. I can't wait to see that. Holy shit!
Right? Hey,
documentary time, man. Woo! That's awesome.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of never before seen footage. You know what I'm saying? Going out on this video. So I can't wait. That's gonna be super dope. Shout out to the good Austin, right?
I think how much you got a Netflix show coming up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Actually, you never know, right? No.
Right. Hey, you never know. Hashtag sales. Right. Hey, you never know. Yo, make sure you guys are following. Oh, were you saying something, Mikey?
Yeah. We will really go full circle when that happens, right? When you get your documentary.
Oh my God, that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be real meta, Mikey. Right? Real meta.
Whew, man.
Right? Yo. Make sure you guys are following ZSJL to Netflix on Twitter. Right? We also will be doing the spaces this Friday, right? I know I said that last week and then I had to move it to Saturday, but yes, we will be doing the spaces this Friday, so be on the lookout for that. And also, we got cartoons and cereal this weekend, right? Yo, we got a big announcement coming for cartoons and cereal that we'll be putting out pretty soon, but just make sure that you're ready. 7 a.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern, right? For cartoons and cereal. We're going to be finishing season 1 of Justice League Unlimited over on Netflix, right? Showing that, we there driving engagement and that they got a subscriber base that's willing to engage with these products, right? Showing why they should go acquire these licenses, right, Mikey? Seems pretty cut and dry, right?
It's imminent.
Make sure you guys head on over to intothepeople.com/salesvsjl. Yo, the Martian Manhunter shirts, I believe we need like 1 or more 2 sold to like guarantee printing and shipping on those. So please head on over to intothepeople.com/salesvsjl right now. We got like 5 more days left. I think that we can get that done. I know we can get that done, right? I believe in this fandom. So head on over there. You will be copying a piece of like hot merch while supporting a great cause in the process, because all proceeds go to AFSP. So
I'll get the word out on my socials again too. Yeah, I'll remind people that Noel Leon Flores art. Come on.
Yes, world-renowned artist Noel Leon Flores, right? Visual artist that has worked on Dreamwalker, Voltes 5, like all like these huge projects, right? And he was kind enough to bless us with several designs, right? And we got this Martian Manhunter one with one of our Justice League shirts running as well. The Justice League one is already guaranteed to print, but we want that Martian Manhunter shirt printing as well. So make sure you guys head on over to intothepeople.com/salesvsjl right now and go cop something. And we will have a word from the sponsors, and then we'll be back with the first topic.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
Mikey, you just watched Ant-Man recently, bro.
Yeah, finally, I missed it in theaters. It was cold when it came out. That's 2.5 hours long. No, that's not gonna happen. Then I got super busy with Geekosity and Dreamwalker, and I'm just now catching up to a lot of things, Sky. I mean, I'm finishing Superman and Lois from last year. That's how far behind I was,
Hey, I've been busy too, and like, I just watched Secret Invasion the other night.
Cool,
so
right on, awesome.
I was kind of late on that as well, so I know exactly what you mean, bro.
It's tough. Like, I'm not even watching the things I'm writing about. I'm like, this gotta stop. I gotta catch up. So, I was just intending to watch an hour of Ant-Man and then go to bed. I ended up watching the whole thing, because the time that I scheduled for myself to stop the movie was when Jonathan Majors showed up, and I had no idea he would show up halfway through the film. Like, well, I can't stop watching it now. You know what I mean?
Right?
I like the movie. I don't know what people were. Well, okay, I can understand the general audience. It's a very weird film.
Yeah.
It's kind of Star Warsian in some places, actually. But after I saw the film, I never go to Rotten Tomatoes and look at reviews, but I was curious though, and I noticed I saw basically a pattern. Critics complain that it's not wacky enough. It's too serious, and not enough comedy, and so that's why they didn't like it. That's the main reason why it didn't have the sitcom appeal of the first two. But yes, they have Kang the Conqueror in this one. How can you? I mean,
And the tone has to be different, right?
It has to be different, you know.
And I made this comparison. I think when I did my live stream review on it, I said that this was about as good as you could make an Ant-Man versus Kang the Conqueror movie.
There you go. That's perfect description. Yeah, exactly.
Like there's only so much you can do with Kang the Conqueror versus Ant-Man. Right?
Yeah, I know. That's what you can do.
And like this was about as best as they could do. I felt like Jonathan Majors was great as Kang.
Oh God,
I just felt like everything surrounding him was kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I thought the freedom fighters, none of them stuck out to me at all as being very interesting. Bill Murray's like in 5 minutes of the movie. I said he's gone. But they're just kind of generic freedom fighters.
That red thing made me laugh. What was it? Like the liquid thing or whatever.
Is that the one with the holes? Because that was funny. Yeah. I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was great. Michael Douglas was really good, but Michelle Pfeiffer, I forgot how good an actress she is, and she puts her all in here. But man, Jonathan Majors, every scene that he's in, dude, every scene, he's so icy and he's got that undertow of menace. He doesn't show all the time, but you can feel it though. Even when he's not showing, it's there, that anger, He walks and sits like Kang, dude, like in the comics. He does all the different poses and everything. I'm like, dude, you are an incredible actor.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with it. Once again, was it a perfect movie? No. But I did have fun with it. I just felt like, once again, like everything surrounding Kang. But Jonathan Majors was so good in that movie. Oh yeah. Honestly, like I know it was been, alleged, and there's like some other evidence coming out now that show that maybe things didn't happen that way. But it's like, I hope he stays with Kang,
I do too. He's just too good.
I really, really want Jonathan Majors to stay on as Kang. Like, that was the best. Like, he was the best part of that movie by far for me.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, far. I agree. And he's the best villain that Ant-Man ever had. He's never had a villain like Kang. I mean, but it's just like when I'm watching him as Kang, I'm like, I saw that panel somewhere. The way he's sitting and everything, the way he's walking. It's just Kang. He just got it down. Like he gets lost in the character. You don't even know that he's acting anymore. He's no longer Jonathan Majors. He's Kang.
Right, yeah.
And I hope everything works out. And he's in the Kang dynasty. This guy is an amazing actor, and I love him in Loki, but you really see him in action in here. But yeah, it's just I can see why the audience like this is just too weird for me. And again, they're probably expecting a sitcom like the. I gotta mention this though. What's wrong with the CGI? I didn't see it in the theater. CGI looks fine to me. I don't know what's.
Yeah, for the most part, it was like MODOK's face. In the movie, kind of it looked, but something that was weird too. if I'm not mistaken, I think that they even improved the CGI like while it was in theater.
Probably, dude, because I mean, first of all, Modok is always goofy. He looks goofy in the comics. He can't make him
Yeah, like I didn't know what a huge face was
yeah,
supposed to look like other than a weird huge face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
but Majors really won this film for me. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally saw it, and hopefully everything turns out with Jonathan Majors, and nothing. By the way, Necron's here. Necron had a perfect comparison. He said it's like a 70s Marvel comic. It totally is like a 70s sci-fi Marvel comic. They're really weird if you guys have read 70s Marvel comics. They're really bizarre like this. It really captures that feel and look. So there you go. There's my review.
There you go.
Let's get to the bourbon. Let's get to the bourbon now.
Let's get to the bourbon, right? We ain't gonna spend too much time on Ant-Man. Right, that movie's been out for quite some time.
Yeah.
We about to tap in with the sponsors again, and then we'll be back with the next topic.
Yes. Mighty Steppenwolf, who might have sat here by the side of the Great One, but undone by his self-pride.
Mikey, the Flash future, Mikey. Hey, I don't like that sound.
Yeah, you gotta keep liking while you still keep liking while you still like the show tonight, please.
Right?
You might get drunk with so much bourbon, you might forget to like.
Sock said you went from a dead fly to an Ant-Man to bourbon, and it's funny, right? Because of fly and ant, right? And I said earlier that the fly flew into the bourbon, right? So it's just funny.
There you go.
Just play it out, right?
Okay. Yeah, man. I think the death of the Flash is something that'll be analyzed for months, maybe. Like, why did this film die? I mean, it's just did not deserve it. I really liked the Flash. That was a really good film.
Yeah, I thought it was dope too, Mikey.
Yeah.
I've seen it in theaters 3 times. I'm probably gonna go see it again before it leaves theaters because I want to go see Batfleck and Wonder Woman and everybody on the screen. Probably at least a good 1 or 2 more times. And like this movie did not deserve the bomb like that.
No.
And these are the breaks.
Paulo, you're right. It is weird that I even now just now thought of this. Thank you for bringing this up. More bourbon for you all.
We got an Ant-Man trilogy before sequel to Man of Steel. What's wrong with that?
How is that possible? How is it possible that Ant-Man gets 3 movies? He had a trilogy. I mean,
right?
How is that possible? Oh God! Oh, just totally incompetence. So the Flash, where do we go from here? Right, that's a question in everybody's mind. Guys, it bombed worse than we ever imagined. Like 70% second weekend. Oh God, it's just terrible. International didn't do that great either. Man, why do people hate this movie so much? Wait, did you see the right film? I don't get that, Sky. I mean, if a film really sucked, like Steel or something like that, or Catwoman, what I mean?
You said like Steel or Catwoman, right? No, 100%. I would understand that, but this was a case of a lot of things just kind of coming together to create a catastrophe all at one time.
Whew. So, okay, what I'm hearing is obvious already. I think Ezra Miller's gone. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And Sky, this is kind of maybe I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling, Sky, you're not gonna be surprised by this. Like, I have a feeling Sky be like, yeah, I know. But I was kind of surprised, but I admit maybe I was kind of caught off guard or something. I am told, Sky, that Zazov hates losing, right? I mean, he hates Right now, it's looking like the Flash is $200 million loss, dude. Is what it looks like right now. It's bad. Okay. And that is he loves the film too, so it makes him more upset. But I'm hearing Sky. There are some people, I don't know who. There are some people at Warner, okay, who are happy this failed.
Mike.
I know you're not. See, I know you're not surprised. You're not surprised.
Mike. I think some people at Warner Brothers might have tried to help this movie fail on purpose.
You know what? I agree with you. I mean,
I think that when you just do something like take a look at the premiere photos, you could tell who wanted to be there and who didn't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I wonder who. I wonder if he's so chicken as well.
Somebody stuck out like a sore thumb at that premiere. Somebody, like one person, really looked like they didn't want to be there.
That one person looked like a kid at a dentist's office. Okay,
right? Looked like he just came from Outback. I gotta say, right? From an Outback ballroom, right? Like literally, right? Come on, yo. This, so yeah, of course I'm not surprised, Mikey.
And the reason why they are happy, Sky, the main reason was like, finally we got rid of Ezra Miller.
See? Right?
There's no chance because they were going to bring him back if this film had done well. They're looking out there. We're planning on bringing him back. That's a fact. That's out there. That's not some kind of rumor scoop. No, it's out there. They were literally going to do a Flash 2 and bring Ezra Miller back, but now that's not going to happen. They're ecstatic. They're excited. They're like, hey, we got rid of the.
Of course, yeah, right, yeah, right. That movie that what I'm saying was canon to the Snyderverse, right?
Yeah.
We're still gonna have all these actors attached, right? Probably gonna have some other Snyderverse characters that was in the first movie in the sequel.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure, Mikey. I'm sure he's licking his chops.
They're doing cartwheels. Like you don't have to hear about Ezra Miller anymore. You don't have to, put up with all the bad press by Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is gone from Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah. Now we can just put up with the bad press from your decision.
Exactly. They feel that it's going to be an albatross for them going forward. They have Ezra still around there. So they're happy about it. They're happy that you don't have to like try and be nice to them and so on and so forth. But Sky, they're really happy about this as well.
I wonder if the ending being changed to that movie, right, Mikey? If that was an albatross.
Maybe albatross. There you go. And here's what else they're happy about. And those of you who are still hashtagging the store, go ahead. I mean, but
have at it.
Go for it. But Sky, they are doing cartwheels. Snyderverse is dead.
Right? Oh yeah.
They're
over there.
They're ecstatic. They're ecstatic.
Right.
Yep. There's no Snyderverse gonna have like Warner Brothers. Netflix is a different matter entirely. We're talking this Warner Brothers.
WBD.
Dude, they're celebrating it. They're celebrating this. Like, all we have is Aquaman now. Whatever. Aquaman really has no.
Right.
No. Aquaman has no real. It has Momoa and Amber Heard. That's pretty much it for Snyderverse.
So what if I came out and killed all the momentum and hype for these 4 movies that we had coming out? Right? None of that matters.
None of that
matters, right? Hey, no. Just we just about to get rid of these Snyder characters real quick, y'all. Real quick. Hey, I told y'all it's at the Osborne effect. That's when you announce something new before you got this other stuff coming out. It's gonna kill your product, like you kill the product, 100%. He knew, right? That's why, man. All this, Mikey. Literally, that is why, I didn't take, or I wasn't gonna allow the hashtag sell movement to get caught up in this whole this thing failed because of like Zach's characters or Zach's timeline or anything like that, because it's like, yo, like literally you got the co-CEO coming out doing things like announcing a reboot before you have 4 more movies coming out.
Yep.
Right? Like you got 4 more movies that you have to sell people, and you're gonna say, oh no, none of that shit matters. Right? Like, yo, don't go see none of that because it don't matter. Right? Like what matters is my film, guys, in 2025. That's what matters is my film.
Let's just kill any momentum right there. Just kill all the momentum. Yeah.
Right? And it's funny that you said, people can just go hashtag any way. What's so funny, Mikey, is that recently this whole thing came up where it was like a thing of like why people were choosing to either rock out with us or to not rock out. It's like, yo, I don't care anymore. Like at this point, like if you want to go hashtag restore until like your thumbs bleed, you know what I'm saying? Like have at it. I'm focusing on Cell and the people that are involved in what we're doing, right? And how to push this thing forward and how to continue to do that. So, if you guys want to go keep having a conversation with a company that's literally having a co-CEO doing backflips because the Snyderverse movie has failed, then hey,
more power to you.
Have at it, Hoss. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, we over here with the Cell movement, Mikey.
Because damage do over there. He goes, damage. People are doing cartwheels right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Except for Zaslav, want to lose.
Right.
But like Ezra's gone. We never have to worry about Ezra again. We don't have to worry about the Snyderverse again, because keep in mind the Flash was the last gasp of the Snyderverse at the DVD. Because they were going to do a Flash 2. And they wanted Ben Affleck in there, No, it's gone now,
Hey, I'm telling you, Mikey, this man, this Superman Legacy movie, Mikey, one, I feel sorry for whoever's cast as playing Superman following Henry Cavill.
Oh God, man, poor guy.
I genuinely do, especially if it's like some unknown actor. Like I'm, right? But hey, you have that, and there's gonna be so much riding on this film, right? So much, because not only right, because look, you can say whatever about, the Flash failed and it justified the reboot, right?
Yeah.
But, James Gunn had a lot to do with that. Like 100%, him announcing that reboot, so I feel like all this did was put more pressure on his film, Mikey. Because if this is gonna crack, but then again, I don't know. You already got John Campion saying that this movie can fail and that's fine. That's crazy. Never mind. I'm sorry. This is a wacky timeline, right? You literally got people saying now Superman Legacy can fail. And
no, it can't. It can't fail. It can't. Right now, Gunn's riding on his high horse right now because, hey, I'm the savior. I'm going to save this whole ship, And what if he doesn't? What if Superman Legacy, really does not do well at all? You gotta wonder, right? And that's the last thing they need, Sky, is for Superman Legacy to fail. You think Zadov's gonna have the patience for that? No, he's not.
Man, dude, you're supposed to be launching like several different franchises off this one movie. So y'all can miss me with that whole, it doesn't have to make money.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, bro. Like, if you're gonna sit here and do all this, right, and kill these 4 movies that you had coming out, which is exactly what he did. Y'all can miss me with the it was the Snyder fan base and them being toxic. You think that had more to do with it than this man announcing a reboot before they have 4 more films coming out. That's crazy. Shazam, The Flash, Blue Beetle, Aquaman. 4 films. Right, Mikey? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just kill them all, you know.
Oh my God, man!
Before I drop some bourbon Sky and I get a drink, we're gonna get some water. Be right back.
Man, is it the same topic, Mikey?
Yeah, same topic. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
No, we haven't gotten to the bourbon yet, so that's not the bourbon. No, that's. So we'll be right back.
Nah, this is wild, right? This is wild. That's why we gonna keep doing what we doing with this hashtag sell movement, right? Because when you look at the alternative to what's going on, like what do you really have, right? Like what route is there for the Zack Snyder fan base to be able to, you know, navigate and try to get us to the promised land, right? Like what other way is there outside of the sell movement? Somebody please explain this to me. Right, because I've been hearing a lot about all this stuff about how we should be using Restore and we should be using this, right? Like yo, continuing to ask a company, right, that you just heard the co-CEO of DC Studios is doing backflips because the Flash failed. Right. And we're going to sit there and just continue to like pour our time and then like just hashtagging and talking to this company. Right. And just do all these things where we're just giving them all this engagement and just continuing to just like talk to the Phantom Zone. Right. Who knows? They might have even like muted those hashtags that like they ain't listening to y'all, yo. That's why we over here talking to Netflix. Look. Before we started this conversation, there was no word at all of Netflix in talks with WBD to license anything. There was no kinds of discussions like that, right? Post us having this stale movement. Now we know it's confirmed that they talking, right? And then according to what I'm hearing, they talking about the Snyder Cut and Man of Steel and BBS and even potentially the Air Cut, right? So, right? And is that Restore? Like, you know, the co-CEO doing backflips. Crazy. I will finish with a $5 super chat saying, will they still release physical media? What's the fate of the Flash and ZSJL Part 2? Right? If you mean for the Flash, are they still going to release the physical media? Of course they are. It don't matter how much that this movie bombs. They're going to put they already are taking pre-orders for the Steelbook on certain sites and things. So yes, they still will be releasing the physical media. Now, I'll speak on this, and then Mikey can answer when he comes back. But what's the fate of the Flash and ZSJL Part 2? I don't think that Ezra Miller being out as the Flash over at WBD has anything to do with, him being the Flash in ZSJO Part 2 if it ends up on Netflix. I don't think that has anything to do with one another, just to be honest. So we shall see. We shall see. We're going to keep this fire going, right? And, ain't nothing that we're going to do ain't nothing that they can do that's going to be able to stop us. They can keep coming with all like this wacky stuff, right? And trying to shift the conversations on social media and like rewrite history and, right, try to erase past deeds that have been done and things that have been said. Like, it does not matter. We will continue to move forward and continue to do what we're doing. because it's all gravy, right? Right. Oh yeah. See, look, Beta's in the chat already. I love it though, right? Because it's funny because they're always over here. They're always over here, and we're never over there. I'm never over there talking, engaging, right? But here they are. But just make sure y'all smash that like button while y'all here, and share the video out. And on all the accounts that you keep creating, if you guys subscribe from each and every one of those, I might be at 1,000 subs by now, right? Yeah. Oh my god, bro! Whoo! Man, I love it, Joe. I love it. Hey, shouts out to the chat though, man. Y'all be on it. Y'all be on it. Y'all be on it quick, right? Y'all be on it quick. He said 34 likes. Yep, man. See they be tripping with the likes. It's 61 in here right now. If all y'all just smash the like button, right? We be gravy, and then y'all could unlock this last last drop, right? But while we waiting on Mikey, let's watch this let's watch something, because y'all know how I love pulling these videos up. Wait. I don't think that I got it loaded. Anyway. Yeah, y'all get those likes up real quick. Homie Ronzo Manny said, I would love to get a game series set in the Snyderverse. Yo, could you imagine that, right? Like, could you imagine like a game or just like a series that really would take you like from Man of Steel through like the entire thing, right? Like the whole boss fights with the Kryptonians and Smallville or whatever, and then you and then you gotta fight Batman and be, that would be great, yo. That'd be crazy.
Yo, I'm back.
What's going on, Mikey?
Let's talk to Flash.
Right. Hey, just make sure that y'all hit that like button before y'all get bounced out the chat when y'all keep coming in here. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Mikey. We back to the Flash, bro.
Well, as I said, Ezra Miller is not coming back. Not for Warner Brothers or DC Studios to say. He's not coming back. And as far as the future of the Flash character, what I'm told, Sky, is that they feel the Flash brand is tarnished by this film and by Ezra Miller. So they don't want to bring back the Flash, but they see the necessity for the character. So you're probably thinking, okay, well, Kid Flash, right? Let's do Wally West, right? Let's just do Wally West, and that will make up for it. No, I mean, I am told they are talking about Kid Flash, but a Kid Flash and not Kid Flash. So there are just preliminary discussions, Sky, about bringing Impulse to the DCU. Oh yeah, you saw my text. I figured that would help with the bourbon that I was dropping. So,
Yo, I'm about to. Mikey, don't do that to me, bro. Come on, man.
it's the best time, man.
Bro. Oh my goodness. Look, I don't know. What were we even talking about, bro? Kid Flash, man. Ah, Mikey. I'll be back.
Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, Impulse. Yeah, Bart Allen. Are you guys ready for that? So, again, this is preliminary ideas. What I've heard that nothing has been pinned down yet. They're just making it up as it goes along. No, it's Impulse. We wish it was Kid Flash, right? Which makes you wonder if Young Justice is coming. And you know what? That would make sense because Marvel Studios is doing Young Avengers, and so it wouldn't be a shocker for them to put out Young Justice as well. And obviously they want to get that younger crowd. Sky lost his shit right now.
Mikey.
We'll talk after the show.
Mikey, dude. That's like one of the biggest, Mikey, that's one of the biggest things you ever dropped in my inbox, bro. That's one of the biggest things you've ever dropped in my inbox, bro. 100%. Ever. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, but Mikey, Impulse, bro. Dude, is this what the streets want?
Like I said, it's Bizarro World over there. They'll give you what you don't want. So, but you're gonna have a Flash, which doesn't have the tarnished name of Flash right now. So there you go.
Mikey, you know what's funny is like, didn't James Gunn kind of say he was planning on sideline and Wonder Woman too? Like, what? Are we getting a new Wonder Woman anytime soon, Mikey? Like, did Gal Gadot tarnish the role? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? It's just like, it's like all these popular incarnations. He's like, yeah, we just gotta sideline some of this stuff, right? You talking about sidelining Batman and having Damian Wayne be at the forefront, like, you know what, man? We don't really need Batman around, right? Right?
It wouldn't shock me to have Damian Wayne in Young Justice, right? If you're gonna have, I just not hit me like a ton of bricks.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Mikey, I'm still processing. Like, yo, Mikey, is there anything else that you got on this Flash topic, bro? Before we move on to the main topic of the evening.
That's about it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mikey. It's like, yeah, you already know. We're gonna tap in with the sponsors and be back with the main course for the evening. Right.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea.
Wait, no. That was the wrong one. Y'all didn't get that one yet. Nah, y'all not.
You betrayed him. Your own family.
Yo, yeah. Y'all ain't get them 50 likes yet. Right? So, yeah, Mikey, James Gunn's KFCU, right? all you can eat buffet. You know what I'm saying? Come one, come all, pull up a chair. Did you order original recipe or extra crispy?
Well, you want a cheap meal, you know where to go. Was it Syl do that coined the phrase KFC? Was it him or I can't
I think
remember.
so.
I think it was Syl, right? Like, that is the soup.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, something's wrong with me. Hey, you ever got one of them big box meals from KFC, Mikey? That's what
Yeah.
James Gunn is about to be slinging. Big box meals.
Okay. Here's the deal. There were some discussions before Sky, like, will any of this hurt James Gunn? Will the Flash failing hurt? No, actually, it's gonna help him now because he's like a savior. Of DC, Shazam 2 bombed, and Aquaman and I really feel sorry for Blue Beetle. It looks like it could be a decent film. That film's gonna get killed. I just don't see that. It's gonna attract a certain audience, and I don't know how big the budget is, but um, I just with DC's reputation right now, I don't feel overly optimistic about Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
You see people complaining already when the trailer hit. People were complaining. Oh, it's
definitely has uphill. Definitely
yeah.
has uphill battle. You got George Lopez calling Batman a fascist. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying?
right. I
It's
forgot
like,
about that. Yeah, that did not land well.
right? It's just like I don't know what we're doing, right?
And
And hey, I mean, I might check it out. I don't call it. The one money shot does look cool at the end of the trailer because, like, I've been to the theater a lot these past few weeks, and you've been like, that's one trailer that they're constantly playing is that Blue Beetle one. That last shot does look super cool with I can make any weapon, right, that you can think of, and he kind of like flips the sword and does a little pose. That looks super tight. But other than that, like that trailer just wasn't really doing it for me.
Yeah. And people were saying it ripped off Shang-Chi, that one scene, and it did.
You got the bus cutting in half from Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And the Multiverse of Madness that I just saw in theaters like last year or something, right? Like literally the same thing.
Yeah, it's got bits of Iron Man in there, Spider-Man. It's very derivative. I mean, there's just not an original looking movie. I mean, that film would whatever money it makes because of the appeal of the actor from Cobra Kai, and Cobra Kai is very popular.
Absolutely.
And so I asked an insider about Aquaman 2, and I've been kind of getting the similar prediction for Aquaman 2. They feel that it'll do well because of Jason Momoa, not because it's a DC film. That DC fans will probably avoid Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom. If The Rock couldn't get them to see Black Adam with Henry Cavill, they're not gonna get DC fans to see Aquaman as well, especially Amber Heard in there. So where just leave the KFCU? Well, if all those movies bomb, Scott, there's speculation that it's gonna hurt Gunn. That would hurt Gunn. Flash did not. The Flash makes him look like a savior. But if Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2 also are disasters, it's gonna take a lot to convince them to give these films higher budgets. So what we're looking at, Sky, is a very low budget DC going forward. Realistically speaking, this is not some bias against James Gunn. Yeah, 4 bombs in a row like that, really big bombs. I mean, Flash gonna lose $200 million. You're not gonna get those big budgets, and this is why he's picking obscure characters because he knows he doesn't have much money to play with. Now keep in mind,
Phosphorus, right?
Dr. Phosphorus, exactly. And keep in mind that he greenlit these films himself before knowing how the Flash would do.
Oh yeah, so he was already coming with that chicken anyway.
Yeah, he was already coming in anyway. But
y'all was getting this KFCU, whether you like it or not.
Exactly. But the budget might even be lower than what he predicted. Like, what are these films gonna look like? I was talking to the insider. He goes, man, if the next two films bomb, that girl is gonna look more expensive than any of the movies he's got going forward. I mean, can you imagine a cheap Superman film?
Hey, like what? Like Mikey. If this movie costs less than like what 100 and something million, yo,
Yeah.
like Mikey. We talking about like Shazam 2 budgets, Shazam budgets.
Yeah.
Man,
Like the first Shazam film.
who's gonna write? Oh yeah, James Gunn's writing everything. Yo, look, hey man.
You guys might wish for the CW, okay? It's like,
Look, this is what's crazy to me, Mikey, right? Is that you have this entity that is literally saying, yo, we're gonna give up on our core fan base.
yeah.
And just like completely. And just say, yo, like we don't care what they think. Like imagine Feige saying, yo, we don't care what the Marvel fans think, like at all. We're just gonna, you know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like these missteps with the box office they've happened because of mismanagement of these properties, not because of the audience like not having an interest in these characters. That's been one thing that has kind of like continued to kind of happen, and it seems like, you know, it doesn't matter which regime, like this lesson still just somehow does not get learned, right? You literally get 30 minutes taken out of BBS in 2016, right? And then like, yo, it's just decision after decision after decision that has just like compounded on these mistakes and not gone the other way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then when you finally had something that was about to try to mend fences with a project like The Flash, then you get the wacky ending and the wacky post credit scene. So it's like even when, you know, you have good intentions, somehow the execution just doesn't seem to be there still.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, dude. It doesn't bode well, and it does make sense that if these next two movies don't do well, why would anybody take a chance on them? I don't care if it's James Gunn or not. The brand is dead right now. It's dead right now. They literally should give it a rest for a while, then come back years later. You know when Ben?
But they're not.
Yeah, you know, let me give an example. Perfect example right here, Sky. Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
It flopped really bad, right? How long did it take for Nolan to come in with Batman Begins? What year?
Yo.
2005, like 8 years.
That movie canceled a lot of stuff, right, Mikey?
Yeah.
Wasn't there was, wait, I'm not sure if I got the timelines correct. That was around the time that the Superman Lives thing happened too, right?
Yeah, that was around the time, yeah. And then you had the Bryan Singer film, which also flopped as well. So, you know, give it a rest and come back, you know. When people have gotten over it already. Right now, the wounds are fresh right now. And you can't do a comic book tentpole film with a low budget. Yeah. So if you think the slate is filled with obscure B-side characters right now, imagine if what happens when Aquaman and Blue Beetle flop. with little money they have. They're really struggling right now. They're about $49 billion in debt right now.
Hey,
Anything Comcast? If Comcast pays up, gets them, think they're gonna keep these people in charge? No.
hey, you know what's
Let's not forget Peter Safran produced 2 of those bombs.
right? And hey, who knows how many more? Right? You know, like, and
I just realized something, Scott. If Aquaman 2 bombs, 3 of the biggest DC bombs were produced by Peter Safran. Shazam 2, the Suicide Squad, and Aquaman.
Hey, I saw a video from Aaron Fisher, and he brought up a great point earlier. He was like, he was like, the Flash didn't flop because of Andy Muschietti, but just like how bad of a look is that this man just had a movie in theaters that's like one of the biggest flops. And then you turn around and you said, hey, we coming right back to direct something else. And it's like, he was like, yo, like where else would that happen at? You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, who knows, right? Because, you know, I've been saying this, right? You got James Gunn, who lost $100 million with the Suicide Squad and got a promotion. You know what I'm saying? Peter Safran was part of that movie and other flops as well. He got a promotion. So, hey, you know, it just seems like everybody over there on that side is just, you know, they get to just put bombs out and they continue to get work. It's wild. It's wild how that works.
Bizarro world, man. And you had a couple of flops in a row. We'll put you in charge.
Right? We'll put you in charge. We will put you in charge of the studio. Right? Like, you can be in charge. Hey, you can be anything you want to out there, kids. Just remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if that can happen, anybody can,
and then they were throwing crap. Remember when a lot of the fans wanted Deborah Snyder to be in charge? They're not going to put her in charge because BVS didn't do that well. You see, put James Gunn in charge with the Suicide Squad? That was only DC being directed.
Everybody want to say, but you're not a movie director. Hey, but I could have put out a film that lost $100 million.
There you go.
I guarantee that I could have did that. But I don't know if I'd have got a promotion though afterwards.
Yeah. Safran produced Suicide Squad, so like both of them are in charge.
Wow.
I mean,
wow, Mikey.
Just not good. So KFC, if you want a cheap meal, you know, that's what you're gonna get going forward. Man, I would not bet on this team, dude. I would not bet on this team.
Man, Mikey, they used to say, "Oh my God," but Zach's movies was losing so much money.
God, they would kill for BBS box office right now. What, $807 million? Come on.
Right, hold on. Let me bring this up because I think that y'all be forgetting, right? When we say that the DCEU was on the way to topping Marvel, that was about to happen, right? Now, if you look at the first films that were released, all right, the first 4 films, right, they cleared each and every single one of them.
Yeah.
Literally cleared each and every single one of them. Right? And then you get the Aquaman that made $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right?
They're on their way.
They was on their way,
Yeah.
100%. So anybody trying to say, oh my God, but Zach's movies were losing so much money. Man of Steel was profit before the movie even came out due to product placement. 100%. $170 million in product placement.
Yep.
Try to tell me this movie didn't make no money, man. Y'all be joking, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you look at the numbers, the DCEU didn't start losing until Justice.
Facts.
That's not Zach's movie.
Justice League.
That's not Zach's movie. You can't blame him for that. But they do anyway.
They do though. Even though we have a version called Zack Snyder's Justice League now, right? Like literally saying, "Yo, that other one ain't mine. This one is." Right, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
so hey, the Flash is 600 million. No, the Suicide Squad get 600 million. No, yo, James Gunn inherited a hit and turned it into a flop.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, totally. Oh my god, and
You're right.
I mean, if you think about it, it started with Justice, right? Like everything after Snyder just started flopping one after the other. You can't count the Batman. Batman's Elseworlds. Joker was Elseworlds. Can't count those. Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 84. Shazam did okay, but Shazam 2 is a huge bomb. I mean, one tank after another. If they had kept Snyder, they would not be in the situation they are right now. Because,
bro, and what's really wacky, Mikey, is we'd already been done with Zach's arc by now, probably. Like literally, his plan was the reboot after 3.
Long done,
right?
Long done, yeah. Because you would have had JL2 by now.
Mikey, we had JL1 came out in what, 2017, Mikey?
Yeah, you would have had 3 of it. Yeah, you had a trilogy by now.
Right? Like, trilogy would have been over. You know what I'm saying? We'd have been closing this thing on out, right? We'd have finished the conquest, right? We'd have seen we'd have seen the Age of Heroes come again, right? We'd have seen the world become a Justice League, right? And everything else would have just been, icing on the cake, Mikey. And we could have just rolled off into the sunset, and then they could have rebooted and done whatever they wanted to, and we'd all been fine.
So I asked this question, this guy said, okay, let's say Aquaman bombs, let's say Blue Beetle bombs, and it's very realistic that they will bomb.
Oh, absolutely.
What happens when Superman Legacy just completely tanks? Right? What if just does not fulfill the expectations of the studio execs? What happens then? And I'm told that you're going to see a change of leadership. Because you know why, Sky? You know why that'll happen? Because sometimes you just got to put things out of their misery.
Hey, I knew it was coming. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the way they just keep inching on closer, right? Another flop. Another flop. Another flop. You know what I'm saying? You keep inching on closer, right? Another flop. Another early reboot announcement, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Wacky tweets online, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, liking tweets going at the cool table, man. Which was the one mistake.
Because all you have right now, Sky, are the 2 biggest DC films in the past couple of years are Elseworlds. And Joker 2 is going to do well. I got Lady Gaga in there. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Joker 2 is going crazy. Everybody's going to go see that movie.
Holy shit, man.
I'm damn sure going to be there.
When you see Lady Gaga sing it, dude.
Mikey, I think that if they, add some more fantastical elements to the Batman sequel, that shit could end up doing a whole lot better.
You have Clayface in there, dude. I will go see it myself and not wait 5 months just to see Clayface.
I'm just saying, man. Like this This is going to be and imagine if they sell, Mikey. Right? Imagine if they sell, and then all of a sudden you got the actual Snyderverse over on Netflix, and then you got that, and then we really take all our see. Because look, once that happens, Mikey, oh nah, the whole Zack Snyder fan base is leaving.
See, I don't have to imagine Sky came from the future. I saw it.
Yo, the whole Zack Snyder fan base is packing it up and moving out, right? Because we're gonna be moving on up, right? To the east side, Mikey. Right?
There you go.
Hey, yep, and y'all can join us in the sun for real, because that's where we're gonna be, right? Mikey, anything else on James Gunn's KFCU before we close out this episode of Night School, bro?
Chicken and coleslaw for tonight.
Chicken and coleslaw. Cold chicken, Mikey. Cold KFC. That's what James Gunn does.
Have you guys had cold? It's most disgusting. It just tastes like salt. Is what it tastes like. It's all
cold KFC, bro.
It's so gross. It is so gross. Oh my god.
Yo, you can tell Mikey revolted that shit. Yo, y'all heard how sharp his voice is? Like, oh my god, yo, this shit tastes like straight salt.
Sick, man. You've never had something that once tasted so good, tastes so bad in the span of 20 minutes. Because it's salt. It's all it is, salt. It's so gross.
Man, James Gunn is gonna be. Look, we was calling it the KFCU, Mikey. We might end up, he might end up be bringing us church's chicken at the end of the day, right? This might not even be KFC level. This shit might be church's level, bro. That big bucket of grease. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might just get a big bucket of grease.
Would not shock me, dude. Seriously. Oh my god.
Yo, I'm crying. Look,
man, barf.
We about to get on out of here. Mikey, you want to tell the people about what you got coming up next, bro, before we close out this episode?
Okay, GossieMag.com. I got Zod did an article on the Flash and why he flopped. That's coming out tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Y'all check that out.
And Sky and I are gonna go date. We're gonna be nightly, pretty soon. So you have night shift nightly. All sorts of crazy shit we're gonna be talking about. So can't wait.
Hey, I can't wait either. I can't wait. So be on the lookout. There will be an announcement for that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, right? As for me, as I said earlier, we got night shift later this week. On Thursday. Wednesday, I will be on the Good Austin's channel, just like every other Wednesday, with freezing cold takes with the rest of the cool table, right? We'll be over there streaming. Make sure that you guys are subbed to the Good Austin's channel as well. This Saturday, we have cartoons and cereal. Hopefully, we'll have a big announcement for you guys pretty soon as to like the format that we'll be doing cartoons and cereal in. I'm really excited about what we got planned. So be on the lookout for that as well. Got spaces on Friday. Look, we just bringing this conversation to you guys in a myriad of different ways. And I might have another special announcement for next week pretty soon too. So man, look, just y'all be on the lookout, yo. Follow me on Twitter at SkywalkerTweet. Sub to the channel here. Look, and we just gonna keep rocking out, y'all. We got a lot of plans. The cell movement is not slowing down. The cool table is not slowing down. Seal Nation is not slowing down. The Mikey verse not slowing down.
Nope. Just getting speed.
Network, damn show ain't slowing down, right? We pulling most steam on to everything, right? So, we about to get on up out of here, and we will see you guys the next time. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Thank you.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream and the real one?